Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday.
Ooh.
And as you can tell, it's just me and Jessie.
It's like Jessie
and Jessie. It's one of those weeks.
Yes. And it sucks because last week we had technical difficulties and we were all here. And the video portion of the podcast could not go up. It was so fucking sad.
It was.
I was editing my butt off. We were trying to figure it out. For some reason or another, it did not work. But this week, hopefully,
it works.
Crossed, it works. And we're out. And look, my hair, just in case y'all didn't. Well, you guys didn't get to see it last episode, but I cut my hair.
She cut her hair.
I'm a new bitch.
She's a new her.
Yes. Oh my God, do you want to tell us our fail of the day?
We had a very bad fail.
Yes,
we went
did.
on a trip.
On a girls trip.
To
Orlando.
Yeah, so we were trying to get our tattoos because there was a flash sale.
It was a flash sale. Well, today when we're recording is Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
So our tattoo artist had a sale and we're like, let's take advantage because one, we love her, and two, it was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And we already know her work. We already know that she's awesome. So we were like, let's do it. It's worth it. Because, you know, if there is a sale of tattoos,
why not?
You kind of don't go, right? Because you're like, ooh, it might come out shitty, right?
Yeah, like, why are they doing this flash sale?
Yeah. But her, we know her.
Right.
Like she's tattooed us before, so we were like, let's go, we're all hype.
Yep.
Literally, we came home from, well, Jessie was home already, but
yeah.
I came home from work, literally changed, got my kids, took them to my mama's, and then we met here.
Yep.
And girl, sin comer, we had just came out of work.
I literally didn't eat anything.
Literally we drove over there.
Yeah,
it took good 25 minutes.
Yeah, like 25
with
minutes.
With traffic, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, and it is packed. Yeah. I mean, packed. Like, there's multiple artists.
Yeah.
But for some reason, well, we know the reason. Mm-hmm. Her list is long. So it's a long-ass wait. We waited for an hour, and then a tow truck comes up and starts trying to tow everybody's car. And we were like, not today, Keisha.
Not today.
We had to bounce, bro. I'm so sad. I was really wanting that tattoo. Yeah. But it was just not worth it. Like, we were hungry. We were tired.
We were waiting outside.
In the heat because the inside was packed. It was just...
It was not
it. Was just sad.
No, and then the thing is, it was going to get dark. And we were still going to be out there. Mm-hmm. Imagínate, it looks scary out there.
And we're in Orlando.
That area was just not scary. Like, I was already getting scared because it was getting dark.
Yeah.
And we were still there. And I was like,
She didn't want to tell me because she was like, you tell me.
I mean, I was willing to wait. If you were okay with it, I was willing to wait. But I was just starting to think, like, if it gets dark, we're going to be going in there in all that massiveness.
And we were parked in the back. Like, it would have been pitch dark back there. Yeah. It was just not a vibe. And, like, I was sad. But...
yeah, we were sad.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Ya me imaginaba mi tattoo, bitch.
¿Verdad? Yo también. Ya,
I think that's what kind of
I was going to show it off on fucking Monday.
Yeah.
Be like, my tattoo. Pero no, porque, pues, no funcionó.
It was not meant to be.
And I was telling her, I was like, well, at least we got to spend time together.
That's always fun.
Chismear hasta que nos ahogamos. We passed out to get a little...
No. Because no terminamos, güey.
No, we didn't.
I feel like we're in a rush.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we had to get it all out because, girl, this is
and we had no ears in the car, so we were just...
You know us.
100 miles per hour.
Yes. We were...
half chismes.
We were, like, halfway through every fucking conversation.
Yes.
And then we would jump to the next.
Yeah.
But that's always us.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, it was fun.
It was.
It was a fun adventure.
We got a little food, and then
we came
home. And we're like, let's record.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Que apenas teníamos battery in our camera and battery over here.
And we were like, pues.
But we made it work.
We always do.
Yes. But anyways, so our topic of the day.
And Joanna proposed this topic, so sorry, Jovis, we're gonna do it without you, girlfriend.
But thank you.
Yes, always thank you. Bueno, she's part of the podcast, so at the end of the
Obviously,
day, you know,
it's all.
tiene que poner su granito.
Even though it's two of us, it's really like not really two of us because we're all putting the work in a little bit.
Yeah,
we do our
it's
part.
so true.
So
shout out to Karina and Joanna.
Yes, hopefully they're here next.
You can't even see
episode.
my peace sign. Blends in the ball. Anyway,
and to whoever said that we're the same color, that's a damn lie. Just going back at them.
Thank you, Soli. Thank you. Backing me up. Look at us. We're the same color. Look at us.
We're not the fucking same.
We look at us.
No, because right now is the lighting.
Blame the light. Blame
it
the
is
light.
the lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Look,
it's
we're
the
lighting. Same color. Look. No. Anyways, let's change the subject.
Let's change it because we're gonna agree to disagree.
Hey, I got agreement on this side, so
no, Soli is one-sided. Thank you, Soli. I know, I got you, girl.
Anyways, so today's topic is: do you cheat back or do you leave?
Yes. So that got me thinking, right?
Yeah.
Porque in reality, that's not us.
No.
Nosotros somos como más así cabeza.
Pendejas.
Okay, I was not gonna say that. I was not gonna say it like that, pero somos como más centradas, güey.
Sí.
Like, we think about it, right?
Unfortunately.
Pero
God gave me a conscience for a reason, I guess. I
guess we're going to heaven, girl.
We are.
But anyways, so, pero no, like really, I got to thinking about it because I was like, obviously not now, and like not in that lifetime because I never was, like that. Pero I think
we're doing pretensies.
Yes, living through what I lived so far, and I'm meaning like in relationship wise, right? And if I
what I know now,
I think if I would have went back, like not back, pero como que
sí, como que if we had a second chance of living the same situation.
Yes, I would leave.
Yeah.
Like maybe not cheat, bitch, but I would have the balls to like, let's go. Like this is just a waste of time, because again, maybe not the cheating. Maybe I would have just not even gotten to the cheating part because I would have been like, no, I'm too good for this. Let me walk out. There's better out there. Like it's not the end of the world.
Like no hay necesidad, pues.
Ándale. No es necesidad.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. Like obviously, like te da coraje, and I've been very public with the cheating in my situation, and I think that obviously, right, you get like that revenge, feeling, like in your heart. You're like, fuck this man, like I'm gonna do it too. Like obviously, right, like. But
es que somos humanos.
Yeah, of course.
That's part
I'm gonna lie and say like I'm a pure woman, and I didn't think about it. Yeah, I didn't cross my mind. But one, I'm a busy ass. I'm a married single mom at that point, and like everything is going through me. I'm losing it. I feel like I'm losing my family. So like literally not the first thing that I thought of. But even like in the beginning it didn't. But now that I know how it went down, the struggle, obviously I'm like, damn, I should have, like I should have fucking done revenge, or when I'm mad, obviously I come across like that. But or like, I don't want to put, never mind, maybe not, maybe I shouldn't say that because putting my relationship in bomb blast or whatever. but yeah, of course, like there has come a situation when I'm like I should, like it's a nasty feeling to feel that you got betrayed.
Right. Yes.
Especially by the person that
you trusted.
That you trust, that you gave your life to, because at the end of the day, we got with our partners really young. Yeah. We gave them our best years. Yep. Like, no, you da 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 da. But at the end of the day, that's the reality, right? So I felt like I was being humillada, traicionada. Yeah. And obviously sometimes I'm like, I wish you would feel how I feel. And you wouldn't fucking complain as much. Like,
pero ni eso, güey.
Because let me tell you something, and I shouldn't say this on the podcast, but I'm going to say it anyways, right? Sometimes when I'm very angry and I'm like, and everything that happens from that day on, where I decided to stay, it's my fault because I decided, it was in me to decide if I wanted to deal with it or I left. Right. And I decided to stay. Right. I decided to forgive.
But not
forgive. Really. Exactly.
You forgot. No,
no. I forgave, but I didn't forget. And the forget is the strongest part. Yeah. Because now when an argument comes and he wants to throw like something at me, I'm like, no, wait. But remember you did this. Right. And it's a cycle that never ends sometimes, you know? Yeah. And that's obviously everybody fights. Everybody, I'm sure there's not a couple that does not fight. Mm-hmm. But in my situation, when I'm angry in those moments, I'm like, this is my fault. Yeah. You know, because I decided to stick around. And the moment that I decided, I should have known, you know.
You opened the door to more bullshit and things that
obviously, because there's things that just trigger me, right? Right. And like, and just, I should have like been like, okay, I should have took time. You know, like I didn't take that time to heal. And so then I just rushed into it. So when I rushed into it, what happened was that, like you said, I didn't forget. I didn't forgive. I just said, fine, whatever. Let's move. Let's keep moving forward. Right. But I'm hurt. I'm still hurt. I haven't gotten a real apology that I feel it was an apology. Obviously, you know, you get that. I know. I'm sorry. Right. But are those legit, like real? Sorries, yeah. Like it does not sound sorry. Like legit sorry. So, yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways I do blame myself. And how we got in this topic, I don't know.
Because if you were to go back, you would have.
Yeah, you're right. So I said, I have thought about it before, you know.
So would you stay?
I stayed.
No, would you cheat or leave?
Yeah, like, okay, so the cheating has crossed my mind, but obviously I would leave because cheating.
If you were to go back, you would leave.
I would leave.
Yeah, you would leave. Okay.
I would leave just because I feel that it would have made us better people.
Right. Because if you were to go back and did the cheating back, it would have been just a back and forth game.
Not just that, but I feel like that's not me. Maybe. I don't know.
But maybe if you were to go back, you were going to change who you are. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And maybe it would have been you.
You're right.
But then again, it comes back to, I don't know, bitch. But maybe not.
This is a thing, though. Like, to me, what it is that I would have left. And I think the reason why I didn't leave, obviously I was scared. I couldn't live at that moment. I couldn't live without him. I was young. I was alone. I felt I was a young mom. Mm-hmm. So obviously he is all I knew for a while. Right. Because we left I left my mom's house really young. So I felt like I didn't want to go back. Mm-hmm. Because now I had kids. Well, more kids. Yeah. And I was just like, how am I supposed to survive without him? And in that moment, I was selfish in my feelings. Right. And like how I could not live without him, right?
You didn't thought about the future. You just thought of the moment right there and then how you felt.
Exactly. So I felt like the thing is that I felt like maybe, and this is the thing, right? Mm-hmm. I think that if I would have left in that second, in that moment when I was hurt, when I was pissed, when I was hurt, tumbada, we wouldn't have a good parenting relationship either.
No, it would have been like así como.
Sí, porque yo lo odiara. Y más porque lo dejé. Right. So I was going to be like, you broke me. Because obviously that's what happens. I was broken, and again, I had to pick up my own pieces. Right?
Yeah, but regardless, you picked it up on your own.
Oh, for sure. Like, because I became a whole better person because of it. Mm-hmm. Like, not because of the cheating, but
because you had to do it all on your own.
Yeah, seguí viviendo esa mentalidad de boba. Right. Oh my God, my relationship is just amazing, and we have hiccups, but you know it's normal.
You know what I hate? I hate that we have to go through these heartbreaks. Yeah. To become the women that we are.
Yeah, of course. And it should be the opposite. It should be your heart is so fulfilled. It makes you the woman you want to be.
But we're made out of
who the fuck knows?
We're made out of trauma, breakups, heartaches, everything all at once.
All under the sun. Parent drama, parent trauma.
Everything.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I think my ego self would have cheated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My ego.
Your ego gets in the way because but when I'm angry, my ego is so big.
It kicks in.
Yeah, then I'm like, ooh, motherfucker.
But the thing is, it stays like that. It stays only in our head, that our ego. I think that's the way I satisfy myself, thinking like, oh, but my ego wouldn't take this bullshit. My ego is already cheated like I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
Pero obviamente
being a mom really changes you, bro.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing. It doesn't change all of us.
You're right. It doesn't.
We're always putting women at a high standards, but not all women are the same.
You're right.
We don't all see the same goals. We don't see, or not all moms put their kids first.
You're right.
So that is one thing that we need to keep in mind. That that we need to drop it out, because así como hay hombres malos, también hay hombres buenos, igual como las mujeres. Because I mean, look at the bitches that motherfuckers want to cheat.
Yeah, so, they know they married. They know,
like, they know that even they're in fucking relationships, and they still go ahead and they got kids, and they still go ahead and cheat with somebody who has a whole fucking woman at home and kids. You get me?
So, I wonder how that feels. Like, is it the adrenaline? Is it like because you're just a horny bitch? Is it because you...
But at that point, if you have the balls to cheat on your husband, to cheat with a man that's with someone else, just have the fucking balls and leave the man. Yeah. Leave your man. At that point, what's the point? Yeah. That's my thing. But, like, coming back to it, like, I'm thinking, like, in my head, like, I don't know. I think in my own little thing is like, in order for us to be even, tú te tienes que humillar. Yeah. Te vas a humillar.
Porque me humillaste.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, te miraron la cara, no nomás él te miró la cara. Ella también, and everybody who's around her.
Because I'm sure she's like, cara. Oh, like, I'm fucking this man.
Igual this is the wife. I'm pretty sure the men don't keep it a secret either. Yeah. They got big mouths, motherfuckers. So obviously them too. So you want to be even? As much as you want to tell me it was nothing, it was like just the one shit. It was just to see if I got it.
No. That gives me cringe. Don't say shit like that.
Good. And that's what they say, bitch. As much you can say whatever you want, but it's never gonna equal out until I see you bien humillado hasta la madre. That's when we're even. Yeah. And the sad part is that it's not gonna come from me. No te voy a humillar. It's not gonna be because of me. Okay.
But karma's coming around, bitch. It is.
That's the one thing.
And I've seen it work in seconds. I've seen karma work in seconds, bitch.
Okay, comes around real quick.
Yes, bitch. Girl. Like, tú haces cosas malas te pasan. Yeah. And that's just the jizz of it to me.
And you see, this is like when it comes back to, like, if I were to go back and it was like, if I was a totally different bitch, I think me being a bitch, I wouldn't even think about karma.
Yeah, of course not. But who's thinking about that? Because at the end of the day, you want to be even. You want that person to look stupid. Like, you made me look, I want you to look. And sometimes, like you said, it's not from us. It doesn't come from us. But it's, to me, sometimes that's hard because obviously I stayed. He's my family. He's my partner. We do everything together. He goes down, we all go down. You know what I mean? Right. So sometimes it's very, very fucking hard. And it's not that I wish bad upon him. Of course not. Like, you know, I'm not that type of person. Like I mentioned, like, I did forgive. Like, I'm but sorry. Did like, you, bitch? I believe, because
I feel like
I won't like, forget. Because if I forget,
but then it comes back to the same thing. Because I feel like if I didn't forget, I'm gonna keep on bringing it up in my head, and I'm not gonna forgive you.
Yeah,
because that shit is gonna keep on popping.
It's a forgive de la boca para afuera.
Yes,
Yeah,
porque en
yeah.
el corazón todavía
No.
te arde a la madre y
Sí,
te pone.
y güey, siempre me va a arder porque at the end of the day, it happened.
Ujú.
You know, we were a family. I gave you my all. I was fucking, being this, giving you my 1,000%. And I was over here thinking you were doing the same for me.
Right.
It turns out you're a fucking liar, a
But they're all-
cheater, a son of a. Anyways, but yeah,
let me ask you a question.
Okay, tell me. Ask me.
What is it? What do you consider cheating? Like, what is the minimum thing that you? It could be like the minimum thing, and you already consider cheating.
I used to think pornography was cheating. I used to think watching twerking videos was cheating. I used to think that just by you looking at some bitch in front of me, you're cheating. But now I feel like cheating is a very strong word. To me, sneaking around fucking a bitch with no condom is cheating. With or without condom, obviously. But that's the disrespectful part, with no condom.
Right.
That
motherfucker,
hurt me more than if you would have just cheated and kept the gorrito on.
Right. But
in my mind, I don't know why.
Yes.
Like,
no, but you're right.
Yeah, because like,
to now you're risking diseases.
Not just
and
that,
bringing
bro.
something into this world that it was just a quickie.
Yeah, like, okay.
Or not maybe a quickie, but like just a reminder. That's gonna be like a reminder of what happened.
Oh, for sure.
Like, bitch, I would pick up and go like deuces.
Yes.
Keep that new family, baby.
Yeah. I'm not going to be the one to destroy a family. Like she did here.
Yeah,
no, pero fíjate que... Ay, ya se me olvidó.
No, comadre,
no. Like, pero going to... Yeah, sí. Mm-hmm. So, what happens is, like, when you... Having sex is very intimate.
Right.
Very.
Pero, espérate. I feel when men have relationships outside marriage, I think it's just for their ego.
Their head.
It's not that they're into it or anything.
Okay.
I feel
it's
like
not that deep for them.
Yes, I feel like for them it's just like, can I get this bitch? I got this bitch. I can get her anytime now.
And I'm sure that she thinks the same sometimes. There's certain women, right?
Women. But I feel like a woman who's been in a relationship and maybe steps out, maybe it has to be more than just sneaking. It's like you gotta get her.
Haven't you heard the saying that when a woman cheats is because she checked out like years ago?
Oh, I heard.
Or she checked out like a while back.
Right.
So that's when she cheats. Men, they're checked in, but they can go around and cheat. But a woman, it's more intimate, I guess, because I think that having sex is very intimate, like intimate. So when you decide to cheat on your partner that you've been with so many years, and obviously, you come apart. No voy a decir que no, pero viene una parte cuando you guys don't use protection, and it's a connection, right?
Yeah, como que le tienes tanta
confianza that you let that person, not to get graphic, but throw it in.
Yeah.
And then you find out that that person has the same connection with someone else. I think that broke me more.
I think this hit you more when I brought into subject a while back, and this was like a few years about.
Yes. I think it was like when we first started, when you said that about the connection. Yeah, definitely that brought me into another level, because obviously, the whole thing was painful, right?
Right.
But yeah, I think it was when we spoke, we started talking about yonis and how this and girl, definitely changed my whole perspective.
Yeah, because I remember that topic and it really hit you. You were like, wow, I never thought about it like that.
But now that I think about it like that, it's the part that hurt me the most.
Yeah. You know what? To me, obviously, sex is obviously the main one, but I mean, like, the minimum thing for me, like, obviously is disrespecting, right?
That's disrespectful.
Obviously, pero
the whole situation.
Pero what it is for me is like, if you're going around deleting messages,
deleting messages is cheating for you.
From women, yeah.
Oh, from women.
Yeah,
But
if you
no,
texting
bitches already, that's cheating to me.
exactly, like that would be the minimum. Like
The minimum,
I mean, like
the smallest.
the smallest. That's like
that's borderline cheating, or is it cheating?
no, that's cheating. That to
That's
me
cheating.
is como lo que te quiero explicar is like what, because some people are like, oh no, if you like you said, oh, if you look at that bitch, you're already cheating on me because you're already thinking something else. But to me, I obviously it's not cheating, it's disrespectful, obviously, but it's not cheating to me. Cheating to me is obviously sleeping with a woman or
taking the time out of your day to write a whole paragraph to this other bitch.
That's
this other women, because we're girls.
Yeah.
We support women. We support
not the
women.
hoes. Not the hoes. But
the
anyways,
hoes have heart too.
Ay, me vale madre.
But yeah,
but you know, like taking your time, anything that takes your time that you don't do with the woman that's been there for you, you do it to others.
That's cheating.
That's cheating, motherfucker. That is fucking cheating. And you know what? Like también otra cosa. Like if it comes to the point that the other person starts knowing shit about you, that it has come out of his fucking level. Mouth.
Oh yeah,
bitch, I'm burning bridges.
Yeah,
because not me.
Yeah, you're so right.
That bitch, that's intimate shit. Let me tell you
that fucks you up, because I know that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had a heart-to-heart with the mistress.
Oh yeah,
and she told me everything.
Yeah,
she opened up like a book, and yeah, that definitely fucks you up, because you're like, you had conversations with a bitch about me, and then you came home to me.
That motherfucker.
Like,
stay over there. Like, I don't know, sister. Yeah. Like, to me, it's so hard.
It was
like,
so long ago, but again,
but it still hurts. It still hurts, and it's still fresh in your head, no matter.
It hurts,
like, how much you
but
try.
a different type of hurt. It's not.
Yeah.
How can I explain it? Like, it doesn't hurt me to a point that it changes.
You know what?
Though? It changes me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just changes you into a better.
I already changed, but I can talk about it without crying.
I never cry. I well, you know, obviously.
Oh, girl, I couldn't talk about it before because I would cry.
But I'll cry out of anger.
Yeah, of course.
Not because you were sad.
But now I'm not angry anymore. I just think about it and I'm like, and I question it. I'm like, how? And it doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, I'm still with my partner. You know, we have good days and I love him. And
I'm just playing.
And we move on, and you know, we live the everyday life, and we live the everyday struggles, and you know, but obviously there's always that one thing that he does or something that triggers me, and I just lose it, you know.
Right.
And for me, it's healthy to talk about it. That, you know, to talk about situations like this.
I don't know. To me, I feel like it's just bringing up and it's just stirring up shit and it's pissing me off.
As soon as I get home, I'm gonna suck him in the throat.
No, but I think it's like it's not so much about the cheating itself. Lo que me agarra is like, y'all thought I was dumb. Y'all thought y'all were being slick.
You thought, because at the end of the day, it's all like, I know, I get it. Like, if the girl knew you existed, like, she's a fucking bitch, right? But at the end of the day, it all falls under him. But yeah, so enough of that cheating. Don't get me started. I could talk about it for days. I could talk up for it, like,
we can go wrong, bitch.
Oh, for sure. Because, oh, girl, if I have tea, but you know,
there's so much we can release.
We can't release at this moment, because at the end of the day, I'm still the dumb bitch that's still here. You know, I made it here, and it's been years, and you know, I don't think about it as much, but when I do think about it, I do speak on it. I speak on how I feel. I speak on how it still makes me feel sometimes.
Right.
I speak about how it made me feel in the moment, and it does help.
Right.
It helps me release the negativity that I like. Sometimes it makes me angry, and I'm like, ben pendeja.
No way, but
and it's my ego for sure.
No, but every time we do that, then you're like, oh, but I'm not gonna be like that, and then it kind of refreshes your head, and you're like, nah, I'm a boss bitch. Like,
yeah,
get this shit.
Yeah,
you know, te pones las pilas, güey. Sí, eso te hace poner las pilas más de lo usual.
Or like it offends me when you wanna portray me a certain way when you're angry at me. You know what I mean? Like, those are the situations, like, how fucking dare you fucking say that
when they call you out the name. No, motherfucker, you're confusing me with the bitch you slept with.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, there's certain things when I'm like, how dare you? Like, I am not the nasty hoe in this relationship. How dare you, like, blame me for something that you did? Like, or blame me, like, oh, the relationship's not working, or, you know, things you say when you're angry, and then you're like, wait, what? I'm not the one that stepped out.
Yeah.
You know, like, thanks to me, we're still in this nasty ass shebang bang, you know, at the moment you're angry. And, you know, those are the things that I'm like, yeah, that helps me though. Like, talking about this and just putting it all, because trust me, no soy la única y no voy a ser la última ni la primera.
Right.
Porque hay muchas que vivimos lo mismo, and obviously,
o peor, güey.
Y lo escondemos, or, like, you know, it's fine.
It
like,
is what it is.
Soy cuernuda and it's fine. You know?
Stupid.
It happened to me and I'm okay with it.
Caso cerrado.
I had to live with it. And
so, back to the topic, would you cheat or would you leave?
I would leave.
We will both leave, bitch. If we were to go back and this shit is the beginning of this, bitch, gone.
We could have started the podcast a while back. I'm just kidding. You know, but everything happens for a reason. Again, like I say in every fucking episode, everything happens for a reason. My Maxie was born.
Okay, yes, you're right.
My baby was born, and I'm very grateful for that. And from today forward, I know that I wouldn't take it again.
Right.
And if y'all know something, y'all better fucking text me. Y'all better fucking let me know. You see this motherfucker fucking...
Should we plaster the picture on social media?
No.
Have you seen him?
No, but you know what I mean? Like...
No, right. Yeah, like...
Now I am
you're in a different mindset.
I'm a whole ass bitch, you know, and I'm grown, and I know that I don't need anyone to live a prosper life, you know?
Yeah.
I need me, myself, and I, and my children.
Me, myself. Oh, I'm going to listen to it on the way home.
But, you know, like, and now I know. Because I know how I feel. I know how it's felt before.
Right.
I know how broken and humillada I was.
Yes, you just don't want to put yourself in that situation and feel that way again. Ever. Even if he does decide to put you in that situation, you're not going to let it go through
that way. Yeah, again. No, I will detach myself from that situation, and no forgiving, no nothing, no just words need to be said.
Right.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not going to listen to you beg for forgiveness. None of that. None. There is a clean break because the chances were given.
Yeah.
And I was young, stupid, and immature, and I let my feelings get in the way of maybe clear-headed thinking.
Right.
But not anymore.
No.
I'm not at my age.
New Jessica. Thank you very much.
Jessica with tattoos.
With babbages.
Yes. So sorry we got all weird.
We would leave again. We would leave.
We would leave for the 1,000th time. We would leave.
This is the reason why we spoke of this, because bitch, we get so sidetracked, huh? But we stayed in the topic.
Yeah, we did. It's cheating. It's fine.
Miren, that's life. Mira, this is real conversation.
It is real conversation. I ain't gonna lie,
bitch. It gets crazier than this when we talking. We talking crazy shit.
But it's okay. So you guys let us know in the comments. Would you leave or would you cheat? Or
would you cheat or would you leave?
But yeah, it is crazy.
Give us your insight.
Yeah.
Your opinion.
Yes.
So guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias at Ready or Not Latinas, and we hope you enjoyed the last episode. We had some technical difficulties, but it came out.
Last episode,
a few episodes.
Just been,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We're making it though.
Yeah.
So
next episode for sure, definitely. Even if I have to stay here till 3 a.m, we'll do it.
Oh dear baby Jesus.
Yeah.
And follow us on TikTok. We've been going live, guys. So we start lives at 12 or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So if you're awake at that time, come on in
and we were gonna do it today,
us.
pero luego
Girl, comadre, it's already 12.
Estoy bien cansadilla.
No, estamos bien a la jodida ahorita. Yo ahorita me está dando dolor de cabeza.
Sí, y luego me enojé porque no me agarramos nuestro tattoo.
Ay, sí, güey. Ya no me digas, because
I wanted to sit in that line for 2 seconds.
No, yo pensaba que it was going to be quicker. Anyways, guys, we love you guys. Stay tuned. Every other Wednesday now, we're releasing a new topic. So we made a few changes. So remember, it's every other Wednesday at Ready or Not Latinas.
On Spotify. Now we're on YouTube. So
yes, YouTube.
You can listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
No, Amazon Music.
Sí,
yes,
Amazon.
Yes, Amazon Music. And
check us out on Facebook and review us.
Yes, you can do that. Instagram and TikTok. We also have Snapchat, but we don't post because nobody follows them.
No. Funny.
Yeah, it is.
Nice,
all right. Well, it was nice having a girl's day with you, and I love you so much. And thank you for listening to my crazy shit.
You too, bitch.
My same crazy shit since we fucking in middle school.
Yeah. Same crazy shit.
Same
drama.
Same.
Different day.
Different.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fun.
It is. That's what keeps us young, I guess. But definitely keep us in your prayers. This is what Therapy fucking Wednesday is.
This is Therapy Wednesday.
Yep. So, like I said, share some of your this Therapy Wednesday. Share some of your ups, your lows. Would you cheat? Would you stay? I mean, would you leave or would you cheat? And
we're out.
We're out.
Love you guys. Bye.